Finally, the 8th and final season of Game of Thrones is here. The fans of the series went crazy when an interview of Maisie Williams, also known as Arya Stark, dropped a little spoiler for the next season. It turns out there are so many more gossips about Maisie, so stay with CurioSips if you want to be called a real fan. It was 2011 when the 11-year-old Maisie had to fight really hard to get the role of Arya Stark, and as she was the one chosen from a total of 300 applicants. Since then, her character has been one of the few who hasn't brutally died in the merciless TV series. But that's what we love it for, right? It's hard to believe that it's been 10 years since the sweet little girl surprised us with her strength and determination. Maisie seems to be the same as any one of us, just with millions of fans around the world. The actress overcame the divorce of her parents when she was still very young. After being selected in the casting of the series that brought her to fame, she had to drop her studies for some time because the filming took too much of her time. Did it also take her childhood? When the second season ended, she tried to go back to school, but it didn't work due to her constant harassment. Living an ordinary and boring teenager life became a dream to this girl. Currently, Maisie is trying to find a way to return to her studies, but probably the fame is not worth sacrificing for her education. The feeling of isolation ended when on the set of Game of Thrones, Maisie met her best friend for her life and companion, Sophie Turner. It was confirmed that Maisie will be the bridesmaid at the wedding of Sophie and Joe Jonas. It must be that rare kind of real friendship that girls are just inseparable. And not only in real life, but they are also like real sisters on the set. Sophie has never been afraid to express how important her friendship has been with Maisie. She even made some controversial statements in a magazine telling about the weird stuff they do at work. Among typical things for young girls like watching funny videos, stuffing their faces with snacks, there's something more. Trying some interesting smoke, for example, which ended up with them getting in the bathtub together and rubbing off the makeup on one another. For the both of them, their relationship is so special that they have tattoos on their arms with the date they were chosen for the cast of Game of Thrones. But besides the beautiful friendship with Sophie, not everything was perfect during the shooting of the series. There were times when Maisie had to grow up to become a beautiful young woman along with her body changes. It wouldn't have been a problem, but the boyish Arya had to remain the same in the series. She was forced to cut her hair even though she of course preferred to have long hair. Also, instead of using bras, she had to flatten her chest with a corset so her body would look more like a little girl. Those were harsh times for the actress, who at the time was only 15 years old, because she wished to just be Maisie, an ordinary teenage girl, showing off and hanging around with a boyfriend and friends. When she was finally given a bra for the first time in the series, she exclaimed gratefully, "I am finally a woman." Throughout this time, Maisie has also demonstrated her commitment to feminist movements, becoming a UN ambassador in a campaign with the hashtag #LikeAGirl. She knows that being an intelligent woman is not only about getting involved with social causes to make our planet a better world, but also knowing how to take advantage of the opportunities. Although she wasn't able to continue her studies, she said in an interview that the Game of Thrones became a school of life for her. Although sometimes she received hard lessons, she admits that the filming process has given her knowledge that is impossible to get any other way. After Game of Thrones, Maisie Williams hasn't stopped working and is currently awaiting for the premiere of the new Marvel movie, New Mutants, where she plays the character of Wolfsbane. She prefers not to speak about her future plans because she hasn't decided on the next project yet. Being only 21 years old, she has to understand how important it is not to disappoint her fans. The most recent splash of discussions was caused by the actress when in an interview with Jimmy Fallon on his show, Maisie was talking about the series last season. The host, impatient to know some more information, asked her to share some details about the series with the fans. She got nervous, explaining how excited and how sad she was while saying goodbye to the filming team. Then she said, "Because when I found out that Arya died in the second episode." Wait, what? What have you done, Maisie? The show host tried to calm her down, telling her not to worry, but she was so nervous that she just ran out of the stage. Jimmy Fallon went after her a second later. They both appeared to exclaim that everything was a joke. Happy April Fool's Day. The truth is that she's an incredible actress, so everyone on the set believed her. Maisie has everything: youth, talent, intelligence, maturity, a sense of humor, and good friends. And of course, a tight wallet. The actress received up to $150,000 per episode and currently has a fortune of $6 million. It seems like the whole world belongs to the young actress. Putting all of this aside, have you watched the premiere of Game of Thrones final season? What do you think about it? We cannot wait to read your comments, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to join our CurioSips family.